Peace, everybody. It's your boy. Let's talk. We're back with another video. All right, man. Let's talk about this crazy epiphany that I just realized, and I actually realized it while I was recording my previous video when I was in mid conversation talking about it. But I was doing the numbers, and it just dawned on me that it's not official, but allegedly, reportedly, you can say now there are actually more illegal immigrants in this country than there are African Americans or Black Americans, whatever you want to call it. Because let's do the numbers. We already had millions of illegal immigrants in this country already. Now the numbers were going down, especially when Trump was in office, because he was deporting them, and it actually started with Barack Obama, because some of y'all may not know, but his nickname down at the border was the deporter in chief, because he deported so many illegal immigrants in his country than any other president ever did. And President Trump, all he did was just continue what Barack Obama was doing. So there were millions in this country, and the numbers were going down, but there still were millions, but there were like tens of millions, and the numbers were going down like in a single number of millions. But now, thanks to the Biden and Harris administration, the report's saying that over 20 million illegal immigrants into this country, and then depending on what you're listening to, you got some reports saying that it's double the number. You got 40, maybe even 50 illegal immigrants had entered this country in just under 4 years since Biden and Harris became the president and the vice president of the United States. And the thing about it is that President Joe Biden, he appointed Vice President Kamala Harris the official border czar, meaning that she was the overseer of the border. She was supposed to make sure that all the people that were supposed to be deported back to their native lands get there, and make sure that no one that's illegally trying to enter this country come in. Well, in nearly 4 years, she never even been down to the border at all, not visited anything. And one of the reporters on her interview called it out a couple of years ago. She never even been down there. She talking about we've been to the border. He said, "Well, you did," and she like, "Well, I'd never been to Europe either." So that's that. But when it's all said and done, when you think about the numbers, 40, nearly 50, or 50 million illegals in here, that's more than what the reports are saying with the African Americans. Because the census says that there's nearly 33 million African Americans right now in the United States. That's citizens, African Americans. I don't think that uh, I don't think that's like included, like as far as foreigners, black foreigners. I think that's just African Americans itself. And let's just say if it is foreigners, that's still more than what the natural blacks here in this country. Like, that's astonishing when you think about it. And it only took under 4 years. It haven't even been a complete 4 years yet. It's been 3 years and what, 8, 9 months or so. And now, shoot, we're like the minority again, because the blacks was coming up as far as getting out of the minority state, because you had the Latinos and the Spanish and the Asians and everyone, and the some of the Eastern Europeans inside here, some of the Middle Easterns inside here, and the numbers of blacks was more than all of them. But now with all these illegal immigrants in this country, we like back down to the bottom of the totem pole for real, when you think about it. And And when you think about it, it's like, hmm, why is that? Why do you have so many millions of people here and now, especially during another election term, and you're giving them all these incentives? You're giving them housing, you're giving them money, you give them education, you give them social security, you give them food stamps. So you give them all this stuff, they're going to be incentivized to vote blue and to vote Democrat. So they don't have to worry about the black vote no more. Because let's face it, during the election, the black vote is what really matters, because everyone else vote, but the black vote determine who becomes the next president of the United States. So now you got a lot of black people, especially men, but recently you got a lot of black women coming out too. I think the honeymoon phase is over with Kamala Harris. So you got black people coming out saying that they're not voting for her because of everything that she says and believes in has really nothing to do with black Americans, no benefit, nothing tangible, just all, you know, sugar gums and lollipops and rainbows and parties, but nothing beneficial to our lives. They say, all right, well, we get the immigrants to vote for us. We don't need y'all. And I think that's what it's going to be. And to be honest with you, I'm having another epiphany in mid conversation because given the amount of gang activity due to all these illegal immigrants, and especially because a lot of these people who are over here now coming from the prison systems in their native lands where they're from, a lot of these people are bad. You know, you got a lot of them are good too, but a lot of them are bad, like real bad people. And you see what they're doing in certain places in these so-called sanctuary cities that they're all migrating to. I can see some type of war escalated between the the migrants and the blacks in this country, especially if Kamala Harris and Tim Walz become the new president and vice president of the United States. I can really see something like that happening. They talk about civil war with Trump. No, I can see something like that actually happen if Kamala get in office, because I don't see them doing anything that's going to benefit anyone else, and I can see them continuing to let the things happen where they just get so comfortable, where they just start attacking police and everything, and it just becomes so wide that it's not even just in pocket cities no more. It's all over, and you just see it all over nationally, internationally, all over social media. It'll be crazy, but I think that'll be a topic for another video where I can dive deep into it. But I can see something like that happening, especially because of these numbers. And if it's true that it's about 40 or 50 million of them inside here, then yeah, black Americans, I, I might as well say that we obsolete again. So it is what it is. But let me know what y'all think. Drop your comments down below. Make sure I like, subscribe, hit the bell. I'll see y'all the next one. Peace.